Hello, my friends. Welcome to Starbirds, which just came out. I played it a little while ago, just a demo, and it was quite a bit ago. Yeah, I'll hopefully remember some of it. But it's highly stylized. I'm just doing this quick intro, and then I'm gonna actually cut to, I guess, all of the intro video stuff, just for those who want it. I'll have a chapter skip so you can just kind of jump right back to the gameplay here. But yeah, we're gonna give this a go. It's got really cool visuals. I like this comic style visuals. This universe is something I don't know much about it, but like I think it's a universe that's already been created, like this bird universe, fantastical thing.
Ah, there's no place like home. And for our beaky friends, it's the yellow dwarf star Sablina, which has illuminated this system with its warm and peaceful light for billions of years. Perfect conditions for life to evolve into a spacefaring civilization. Now, these birds stand on the edge of a new frontier, launching a daring mission. A remote asteroid field where infinite riches and the unknown await in equal measure.
So okay, I think we awoke out of like cryosleep. The captain did, and so yeah, gather round, flock, hear me now, for our great mission begins soon. This should be some good squawking, says Rust. And then, where are my notes? Ahem. Today we embark on a journey for the good of all bird kind. We have risen from mere ground peckers who warm themselves with idle wings to proud tree dwellers. The horizon always in sight. But today we venture beyond that. Our goal is the endless plains of space. Our aim is its treasures, iron and silicon. That's a mighty fine speech, Cap, but what's our actual mission? Right, Ruth, actually we need to make a quick stop to fill up on supplies. So at ease everyone, let's get to work. Good hustle. I.e., let's start a tutorial. Sablina, Sector 1 hatched. Alright, we're here, flock. These asteroids look promising. Initiate a landing. Not the red button. Maybe his cryo egg got cooked on the way out here. I'm fine, Stella. Just walk me through the controls. I'm not familiar with this model. Just pay attention to the instructions. Alright, so yeah, so essentially, every mission sort of starts you in this kind of like larger galactic map, and there are various asteroids that you can visit. We have quests along the left here, which drive what we need to do. So I'm going to click on this quest, and what it's saying is, um, I'm sorry if this does lag on occasion or stutter. It's not the recording software. I'm doing this on a virtual machine, just the nature of where I am traveling. So it's going to suck a little. I don't know. I want to record, so hopefully it's not going to bother folks too much. But yeah, the stuttering is kind of intermittent. I haven't figured out what it is. Anyway, so you can see that we basically, I believe we need to deliver 6 iron, and we'll get 200 credits for doing that. And so we're going to accept that quest, and so we need to deliver 6 iron. So to do that, we're going to have to visit this asteroid, and you can see it's actually showing this asteroid has iron and aluminum on it. So I'm going to enter, and that brings us down to the individual asteroid level, which we can look around, zoom in and out. I guess just get through the, rotate it. There we go. Doesn't look like an asteroid, looks like a potato. Actually like a heart, like an organ. To land on it, click on a big crater. So yeah, so you can basically land anywhere, and you'll see why it kind of matters. In the opening, it's not really going to matter at all. But so we've built our first landing pad here, or launch pad, because you can see that I don't think I can move around it. I just kind of wanted to zoom in on that, but it's hard to see it. But you see it's got a rocket that comes out of it. So now, as you can see, we've also revealed deposits, and we have both what is that? Aluminum deposit and an iron deposit. So iron's what we want right now. So we need to build an extractor on it, and that costs 50 credits. We have 250, so we're okay. And it doesn't matter where you kind of build. I mean, you'll see we want to pipe it over. So you just want to be at the outer edges to get the most possible, potentially. And so we're now going to draw a pipe over to it, and the pipes can't cross. I don't know if a later technology lets us build bridges or anything, but you cannot cross the pipes. So that's the thing that really restricts the logistics. Okay, so put down more extractors and connect them up. And if I recall correctly, you can only send 4 before, like, to a launch pad. Like that's kind of the largest throughput. And you can see here, I just sort of run out of room, so I'm just going to kind of place it there, and then draw the pipe on over. Yeah, and so the launch pad can keep up with like 4 pipes from what I remember, and I think he'll tell us that at some point. Collect your reward. So we delivered 6, and we can keep delivering more. In fact, if we go to this, we can't see it yet, but like you want to kind of keep delivering resources, and you'll see that it basically keeps leveling us up, and also allowing us to fulfill quests to keep income coming in. But initially, right now, nothing's actually happening. We're shipping this iron and not getting anything for it. So a single launch pad can't keep up with more than 4 extractors. Build a second launch pad for better efficiency. So that's what we've got. We've got our 4 extractors there, and that's the limit, or at least, we'll be wasting. So it's saying build another launch pad and we could do more. So for instance, if I put a launch pad right here, I should be able to fit 4 more extractors here, and we could just do even more iron, although now they're saying they want aluminum, so I guess, but there's aluminum right here, so sure, let's do it. So we'll set up for aluminum as well. And as far as I'm aware, the length of the pipe doesn't matter. So, it doesn't really matter like kind of where you put it. It's more about just kind of trying to get the most out of a deposit. So there's our 4 aluminum going. And we have a new quest, and you can see this quest wants 4 pieces of iron, 4 aluminum. So we'll get 300 credits for that, we'll accept it, and it'll just start fulfilling as these ships launch. All right, so Herb here. Not bad. With all these materials, we can improve our station to earn more credits. Let's pick our first module. So now we've got a different quest. So notice this is a supply quest, and this is a module quest. So I'm going to click this quest, and I believe a new one shows up. Well, it will when we're out of tutorial, I believe. So like you kind of keep getting supply quests, and initially you can kind of just keep repeating iron and aluminum, but then they run out and we have to move on to better materials. And yeah, it's not, let's click on this yet. So yeah, okay, so this will give us living quarters to improve the station we're on. And it's saying that'll increase our station level by 1, give us more credits, and it just needs 6 iron. So we're already delivering that. So this module quest will now fulfill pretty quickly. And there it goes. So we'll click that, and we can see we've got our credits, and our station level's now 4. That'll make our station extra cozy. Let's get back to business. There's still resources. So now they want copper and water. So we don't have either of these. And it's actually saying they're undiscovered. We'll go ahead and accept the quest. And hover over the quest icon over the requested resource to check what is needed. So yeah, we know that, right? And so now it's saying go back to the, the higher level map, and we can go explore another asteroid. So like this asteroid can keep mining while we go off and set up some other ones. Can I click on this yet? I still cannot click on our station. So we're going to head out to the map. And yeah, so we want to, and to discover an asteroid, it costs in tech. We have 15 tech points, and you'll see that quests come along that give us more tech points as well. So those are the 2 main resources, credits and tech points. So now we've discovered this asteroid. We'll go ahead and land on this one. And yes, it's a smaller asteroid. Similar number of craters, we'll just throw one down. And there we go. And now there's some copper here and some water. So look at all the copper and water. Okay, so let's just start that up. Let's do, we'll put some extractors down here for the copper. Now you see it's saying, pin feathers, we're out of credits. We've only got 15 credits. Each extractor is 50. It's no problem. These shiny nuggets are just what we need. So essentially you can see there's these sort of nuggets on the ground. We can send a little rover down and go collect them. And it's really just to prevent a soft lock. So if you overspend, like these little nuggets just show up, and you could just manually keep mining gold, but obviously, or credits, but obviously that would get very boring. So it's more to just kickstart you, because here you see we've now got 150 credits, so we've got enough to get another extractor going. And so that's sort of what we have that available for if we run out of credit income. I'm gonna see, hopefully I should be able to fit 4 of these. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then let's just start getting water as well. Here's a big water patch. But see, launch pad costs 100. So yeah, we are gonna have to rover around for some more money, because we're not gonna be able to afford either more extractors or. So I guess another option we had is, and you can get full refunds. So I'm going to pull this extractor up and this one, and we're going to take the water instead. So we're going to do kind of 2 water, 2 copper, just to complete this quest. Even though that won't be like maximum efficiency. I mean, in a sense it is, because we've still got 4 deliveries off of the launch pad. But it's easier to kind of dedicate 1 launch pad to 1 resource type. But there you go. So that let us complete the mission. So we got 400 credits. So we don't have to go rovering around for, for more. There almost always is. So yeah, they throw more out there, and as soon as you pick up one, I think a new one appears. So there's always going to be a way to get a little bit. Okay, so now a new quest. They want oxygen. So that's going to be our very first. Oh no, wait. Last thing we need to do is fill up oxygen so we're ready to travel. Yeah. So this is our first refining. So we've now been given access to the refiner, or rather we have access to research it. So start researching a refiner. It's going to cost us 10 water and tech points. So once the water gets delivered, we will have research. So we need 10 water. You see it's heading out. So this is where we could, do we max out the water? We've got enough to put another launch pad down, but we'll see what we need to do next. So now we've got this refiner. They cost 100 as well. All right, so direct from the building onto the asteroid. So basically, oxygen comes from water. So we're going to want, probably this water patch. We're going to run it into a refiner, and then we'll run it to this launch pad. So let's put the refiner down like it asked. And then place the extractor on a water deposit and connect it to the refiner. So we'll put the extractor down, connect it to the refiner, and now refiner converts water into oxygen. So yeah, so we're basically going to put another launch pad down and then send the oxygen in. And so we only actually need 4. But, you know, we could add to it if we want. We could put another extractor down. But you see, once you get into this kind of refining, you will run into this issue of like, you know, not having as much room to deliver. But there we go. We've got our oxygen. And Sector 1 is complete. Excellent work. With all these materials stocked and our machines fixed up, it should be a smooth journey. So I recalibrated our devices, improved the precision of our trajectory by 20-point-something%. That's if my math is correct. Space exploration isn't about math. You've got to expect the unexpected. Trust your gut. So Stella says, trust me, Rust, is your gut familiar with Kestrel's laws of planetary motion? Or perhaps I didn't need to stay up all night doing the calculations that prevent us from being smashed apart by asteroids. Thank you, Stella. I'm sure Rust was joking. All right, let's put all that math to work then. Flock to the stars. So the other things you can see here is that we complete Sector 1 in under 3.5 minutes and then reach a score of 20 stars in Sector 1. So just before we travel, just to kind of see what else is out there. And we have some rewards we can purchase. Unlock to extractor level 2. It looks like we've got one of these, you know, whatever these are, these reward points. And we get more as we earn these badges. So if I just do stay here and I click on the station level, so here we can finally see, like, essentially we will get we're going to earn these stars or increase the station level. So the station level is currently 8 because we have 7 stars here and then 1 star here. So what was we have a little wiki. Yeah, so get 20 stars. So I could earn this badge if essentially what I need to do here is I need to keep leveling up the station. And I need to get this is all about production rate. So I need to get my passive income like to 42 credits a minute. Which actually, I guess, you know, you still have to manually complete these quests as far as I'm aware. But you can see, like, for instance, like iron, beam synthesization is 59 a minute, next star 81 a minute. So actually, yeah, so there's this to get your passive income up, but then just getting iron up to 81 a minute will get me another star. So, you know, we could go back to our, you know, the rock that has a lot of iron here and just set up another delivery, right? Let's see. But you do run out of spaces. But like here, for instance, we'll put a launch pad. We have enough for 4 more extractors. Now, you know, we're going to need to keep earning money, otherwise we will run out. So like, for instance, here, we earn money for delivering iron. So I'm just going to activate that. And we're about to deliver even more, a bigger production rate. Do that. Let's do one in front here. Oh, and the pipe. Yeah, so just need to delete that and start it again. And we'll do another one. There we go. So, you know, got even more iron coming in. We just got that quest. We've got 94 more credits. And you can kind of keep renewing these. And eventually, I think the iron does stop, you know, counting. But in the meantime, we can kind of push that up. And then you can see here, our iron is going up. It's 68, 69. So, not sure how many. Does it tell us on the extractor? I guess that's where you could increase the speed of the extractor. I'm just going to keep mining credits for now, though we don't have any tech. Fast forward. Oh, I see. You can speed up time. And then the module quests, a note that wants water, so we're making water, so we could just activate that. So you can do these kind of module quests, fly quests at the same time. Yeah, see, this is not running out right now. It's still iron. Should we get some tech? I'm not sure if we actually use tech. But yeah, so we're up to 3 on the iron. I'm not sure if we need to maintain that, you know, to keep sort of the full, to get us to 20. Probably do. So we could now push the other thing that's over here. Isn't that aluminum? That's the iron, that's the aluminum. Yeah, so we could get that to 3 by getting another launch pad going. Yeah, I remember in the demo as well, I was being a bit confused about like it should be a way to like kind of set this to just perpetual until the quest changes. Like it's a bit weird micromanaging to have to keep clicking it. But yeah, so let's do the aluminum. And whether I don't think I'm going to stay on this, but it is an interesting, like, especially as we tech up in the later levels, maybe we come back and get all the stars. Like that's kind of the choice, a little bit of sandboxing. So there's our greenhouse got built. And then, this wants aluminum, so we're making a bunch of that, so we can go ahead and do that. So we should be able to get our station level up. Pretty quick. What does it want? Well, we won't be able to do this without, we'd have to redo the level, it looks like. Complete sector 1 under 3.5 minutes. But getting to this 20 is probably relatively, like, pretty quick and doable. Yeah, I think each one of these is earning us another star, so as we keep improving so this will get us at least 5 stars. And then, yeah, just increasing the production rate here. There goes the stuttering again. So yeah, I think aluminum's about to hit 81. And then we should be able to do the same with copper and water. And then, yeah, we just need room to do oxygen. And oxygen only needs another kind of round. Yeah. So I might skip ahead. I'm going to pause here and I'll either do this or we're just going to move to the next one because I don't think it's very interesting just landing with things. We want to see new mechanics. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, I managed to get the station level maxed out. We've got all the modules built, so we've got 5 stars there, and hopefully we're just coming up. If I see this right, it looks like oxygen won't go below the 3-star. Oh no, it did. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the timing is on this because to get all the water delivered to 3 stars, yeah, I don't have enough to deliver for oxygen. And the water patches are very, like, limited on this one. So I don't know if this is something where I have to upgrade. If I'm meant to upgrade one of those things that I already have access to, like I could upgrade the extractors to go double speed, and surely that would get us there. I don't know for sure. I'm just trying to think of anywhere else I can optimize because basically, I have 2 waters going in there. Because everything else is maintaining. Oxygen's gone down. Water is at 86, and I need to maintain 81. So, I don't think I can afford to remove one of these. Yeah. And hopefully it's not like a kind of, I'm sure these are relatively, like, they're randomly generated. And, like, was I meant to get a larger water patch? Because I have room to put another launch pad down. So it's not a launch pad problem. It's the water patches are very limited. Maybe this is not as optimized as it could be. Like, I'm not, I could fit another couple of extractors here, for example. So maybe we'll try and do that. Just to see. So like if I move him and put him as close to the edge as possible. And then let's move him up as well. It's a bit of a weird one that it's this kind of like pixel hunty thing. If that's the main gameplay, but that was going into the refiner. Okay, so there's still only really room for 1 more. I highly doubt we can fit 2 in here. I might be wrong. Yeah, there's no way. It might be enough. I guess we'll find out. Well, somewhat enough. So we really want another oxygen. Because everything else is everything else is 3 stars. It's oxygen we need to get up. And yeah, I think we need 2 of these guys. Yeah, I'm almost positive this does not, yeah. Yeah, I really don't see any other water, so I think I'm gonna buy the level 2 extractor and see. I mean, maybe this could be optimized. Let's say optimized, but like, can I fit a third guy in there? And then it's getting the damn pipe out. I don't know. I I really doubt another one's gonna fit. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, and so we are stuck right at that threshold. Oh, yeah, just like, I mean, I speed up time. It's funny, speeding up time costs tech. So, oh, yeah, it's sort of, is it maxing out? Oh, it might make it. Oh, please just climb over. There, I think that's it. There it is. All right, yeah, okay. It's just about enough. So there we go. So we got an extra one, which I think what that means is that, yeah, so we've got 2 of these now. And if I go to rewards, yeah, I have 2, so I can buy 2 of them. So I liked, like, the nuggets I don't think is that valuable. I really like the idea of, like, let's increase extractor. And then let's also be able to put, like, 4 to 8 on the launch pad. That's pretty good. So yeah, so we'll use both of those. I'm not sure. Okay, this is the rewards themselves. And then it looks like, you know, things we've discovered. Yeah. So, and then this one is that one complete in under 3.5 minutes. So I mean, I assume we can redo this. Like, that can't be gone forever. But yeah, I'll do that offline at some point. So yeah. So let's move on. Captain, I'm getting strange readings from this sector. My sensors have picked up a statistical anomaly, something with extreme mass and density. That sounds like just the kind of resource we're looking for. Where is it? We'll have to get closer to investigate. But Captain, there is the matter of the debris field. I recommend we make our approach steadily over a few days, carefully monitoring. What are you squawking about? Captain, this is the great unknown. Don't let Stella scare you. All right, I'm not scared. Science Officer Stella set a course for the asteroids. All right, so we're heading to a new group. So now we've got 4 asteroids. And so we'll land on this one, the one that's discovered. All right, we're very close now. Let's land on the asteroid and find this strange object. So this is our strange object. And so it's mentioning water and gold. Okay, well, let's just land near it. All right. So this rock has to be the culprit. What is that? So great gizzards, I've never seen anything like it. I'd like to take it to our station for examination, but it seems to have fused with the asteroid. That ain't a problem. All you need is an excavator hub. Luckily for you, I know how to build one. Okay, so excavator hub. So we need 10 tech points to get it, and we have no tech right now. So we're going to have to, like, start doing... one way to obtain tech points to extend your space station with modules. Okay, sure. So yeah, so we get 10 tech points. We just need water. So we'll accept this quest, and we'll start our usual. So there's water right here. Perfect. So let's just, and the same thing, I'm just gonna stick to edges. Now this one, remembering this one can now take, 8. So, and we're doing double the extraction as well. I assume that reward is universal. I don't even know if you could fit like 8 and the pipes and all that, but I'm gonna do it. Let's keep going. I mean, I guess you can do it this way, or you can, again, we don't have to have this launch pad only doing water. All right, modules need taken care of sometimes, much like plants. So complete supply quests, a reliable method of credits and tech. Okay, so yeah, so it wants a bunch of water, and they're both for tech, so we'll just accept. But that should go quicker, given, yeah, we're sort of, I mean, 8. Yeah. I mean, I want to make sure those rewards are... So here's the rewards for this one. Complete Sector 2, so let's just do it. Transport 8 different types of resources, okay? And then reach a score of 32. So, as before, and 32, so we'd have to build out the entire station and then, max out production. All right, so we're just gonna keep doing this. Yeah, it just keeps wanting. I guess I'm just gonna keep maxing out tech. Yeah, and since it just wants water, I'll throw another one down. If we can, oh, just about fits. And we'll send that over there. And I just want to make sure these are our level 2 extractors, are they not? It's kind of unclear. Extract. Oh, it is only level 1. Interesting. So yeah, this is it. We're over supplying here. Is there a way to upgrade it? Oh, I'm very... So what was the benefit of paying those, like, universal coins or whatever they were? I don't know if they were universal. Now I'm very confused. Where was that? Yeah, now I'm confused. Is under... So we had those, but where was the thing where I unlocked the rewards? I mean, I kept going back to it, now I can't find it. Yeah, kind of weirded out. And then complete supply guess. I'm not even sure what we're supposed to... Oh, we're supposed to be... That's right. We need to research the excavator hub. So that only needed 10 or 15. Oh, so it needs water and 10. That's right. So, yeah. Alright, the uppermost quest will get the resources first. Rearrange quests. So we can rearrange these quests. Yeah, let's just keep doing tech for now. And then, yeah, so this is getting researched. There it goes. Alright, we now have the excavation hub. So let's place the excavation hub right on top of the strange object. So that costs 250 and 5 tech, which we have. Alright. So it's lucky to see this drill. What's taking so long with the excavation? This ain't like building a nest. Sticks and feathers ain't gonna cut it for the high-tech work. Alright, so let's get going. We need these resources to get started. So deliver the resources from Ruth's quest. So we have a new quest chain, and Ruth wants gold and oxygen. Alright, and then meanwhile we're getting these kind of basic supply quests that just want water for now. So we're running low on credits, so I'm going to go ahead and start using that supply quest for credits instead. Yeah, Launchpad. Oh, I'm so... I mean, that's really going to bother me. Can I save? Rewards, here we go. Okay. Aha! I mean, it even says, oh wait, extractor level 3, so extractor upgrade. Okay, I don't even know why that's popping up now. Unlock the option to upgrade extractor level 3. So this is definitely this has definitely been... Okay, these pop-ups are like, it's a bug. It's coming from underneath the menu. How weird, yeah. My guess is it's because we're sort of still in the early levels, it's kind of locked and we can't... I mean, if I go back to hatched, like, and then, see, these are all level 1 as well. My guess is that there's, unless I'm missing something obvious, like this, look at this button right here, here's recall, and this button right here, I believe would be like upgrade or something, and I think it's just gone because we're in sort of tutorial levels, is my guess. Anyway, all right, let's dig through this. So, keep those supply quests, let's keep getting some money. And yeah, let's go seeking gold and oxygen. So we've got everything we need here, gold and water. So yeah, and so let's just do that. So, well, and this is very much overkill right now. So let's get rid of that one, get rid of that one. Okay, so we could do like a water here, refiner. All right, that's some oxygen. Do another one, another refiner. Okay, so that's some oxygen coming in. Then we also need gold. I don't know if there's a limit, if it's the same like 8 limit on this thing. It probably isn't. If extractor hub, excavation hub, strange object. Yeah, it doesn't tell you much about it, this wiki. Oh, there we go. Right, yeah, it doesn't say. Okay, so just little nuggets here. Not that I'm not sure we need. Oh, actually, our money is quite low. Okay, so that's some oxygen. I think I'm just gonna let's send 2 gold on the same line here in. And we'll keep the supply quest coming. Yeah, so we're definitely low on credits. We'll keep that going. And, you know, I think managing like, oh, can we use tech points to speed us up? And, you know, that might be how you have to complete that like final star, right? Like the complete the mission in 3.5 minutes. I haven't really experimented with that. All right, how's our time? So probably at about coming up to an hour. I don't think we're going to complete this. I do want to get something posted because it's been a long time. Let's just keep going for a bit. All right, so we got our first level excavation hub here. All right, so now they need uranium. Only problem is there's no uranium on this rock, so we've got to go look elsewhere. So... do we know what uranium looks like? Yeah, so it's this kind of, oh look, and even, oh that's cool. So when you mouse over it, it shows you which asteroid has it. So we're going to pay 5 tech points to discover this asteroid. Alright, and so it's pretty straightforward. You can't see where the resources are till you land, so you might as well do that. So then yeah, let's just send 4. Do the 4. And that actually just ran us completely out of money. So we'll do this. Okay, so then here we've got the new thing. So we're delivering uranium to our station, but we actually need to deliver it to the excavation hub. So that's like our first new kind of logistical thing to manage. We'll accept that. Wants the uranium. Still wants money. So yeah, let's keep selling water for money. So we're going to need a landing pad. So we've got, you know, this is a launch pad, so it's launching the rocket off. We need to set up a landing pad. And what does that need? It does need uranium, 10 tech points. That's fine because we're delivering uranium now. Might even speed it up just a tad. All right, and still making money from water. Tech's still fine. I'm going to keep taking money. Oh, and we actually could do 2 at once now. So I'm actually going to, yeah, let's just do both tech and money for water. And then this is about to get done when the next uranium gets launched. There we go. So now we have a landing pad. All right, we've used such a landing pad. Let's place it in a big crater on the excavation asteroid. So if we go back to our main asteroid here, basically what we want to do is, so we need to deliver to this excavation. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set up a landing pad right close to it. And this landing pad is going to receive the uranium from the other asteroid. So what we can do here is, see right now the uranium's heading to our space station. We're instead going to drag it and send it over to the landing pad on this station. And we'll just do the quests. I'm just going to constantly interrupt myself with these double supply quests. Let's do money and tech. Okay, and so yeah, there's our landing pad. So we'll just throw it in. Let's do 4 because we had 4 coming in. So we are delivering this to the excavation hub, which now no longer needs it. So I think what I want to do is also, like, since we, you know, sending water out, we don't yet need oxygen. I might actually I'm just gonna like kind of take all of this stuff back until we actually need So we can just figure out what we want to do, right? Like, and all of this stuff just gets saved. It's just we don't have to pay for it again. So why not? All right. So yeah, new supply quest. He's doing tech, so yeah, back on the money. All right, so yeah, let's do the next stage. There we go. We're almost there. Pretty sure it's the last thing we need to break the object loose. Okay, so the new quest wants quartz. And we can see here, quartz uses silicon and water. So it takes in two inputs, and we need a chemical lab to do that. So it's not researchable. We're going to accept the quest, and I'm sure it'll give us what we need. And I'll just keep doing the money and the tech. And then, yes, so quartz, yeah, chemical lab. We need a chemical lab. Click on the chemical lab to research it. Research. So to research it, now we have a research quest over here too. Oh, and a module quest. We'll look at that in a sec. So the research quest, it needs that silicon. So let's go discover another asteroid. And I think that was silicon. Yeah. So we'll go discover this asteroid. Oh, there's our modules. So, and you see I disconnected the oxygen. So let's, and this is the, yeah, we're not doing anything else yet. So let's just get that going too. And you can see you start having to juggle all the things, although there's no time limit aside from, in that first quest, we had that like sort of little time limit, but okay, so so let's do launch pad here. And then we're gonna make some oxygen so that we can start so that we can actually fulfill the module quest. So the module quest, right? So now we're getting oxygen and water. So I'll go ahead and accept that. I'm sure from our main thing we need to make. What does this say? Yeah, I don't know. It is weird that you can't sort of do calculations, but I'm gonna just assume we do need to make like 4 to have our oxygen fully worked on. So let's just do that. All right, and we got that module made. Okay, so we need to start mining silicon. Supply quest again. So now you see finally. Okay, we can still get stuff with water. Tech now requires oxygen, so let's just keep with the water for now on that one. And then, yeah, same deal. Oh, that one's tech. I'm just gonna stick with the water. Okay. And on the module side, then gold does it. So we are producing gold, but we're not launching it apparently because we were sending it into the hub, which no longer makes sense. So let's turn those off there. And maybe we'll put another launch pad down. And let's start sending gold out. Yeah, just keep accepting. You see how many quests we're now managing. But the one that requires gold is this one. Yeah, I'll just leave it at 2. I don't think it matters too much yet. Okay, so let's go back to getting our quartz though, I think. So if we head to our new things, there is water and quartz and silicon here. So we can refine it all here and then send it off. So let's plan that. So chemical lab, we actually just need to ship some silicon out. So let's just send a couple of those out so that we can actually get the research we need. And we're just doing the supplies here. Oh, and this one will work for silicon and gold, so I'm just going to take that module. And how are we doing? I think money remains the need. Yeah. Okay. And there we go. So that's our chemical lab. All right, research the chemical lab. Good job. So water and silicon. Yeah, so basically we're going to do that. So let's put down a chem lab. We need to keep making money because everything gets more and more expensive from here. Yeah, and you can see we don't have any aluminum coming in, so the module's going to have to wait. We do have silicon and gold. We don't have copper. So yeah, we'll just have the modules wait for a sec. So supply though, all of these work. Yeah, we'll take the. Well, actually, I'm about to stop the silicon. Let's just take some tech for now. Yeah, money is now on the silicon side. That's fine. We've got a lot of silicon down here. Okay, so yeah, let's then do. So here's our so chemical lab. So you want them between, you know, the silicon and the water. So we'll do one there, and then let's set up a launch pad here. See, now this is my problem. Like, so now how? Yeah, maybe it's my chemical lab. It's beautiful. And sorry, I'm getting that stuttering again. It passes. Yeah, so the problem is now, how do you kind of set up? I don't know. I'm very I'm sure somebody would tell me that I'm just completely missing the obvious, but like, you know, I can do, for instance, a chemical lab, like maybe here. Do one excavator there, another one here, and then he can come all the way around, right? But, you know, we're gonna run out of that ability, right? So I just feel like we are gonna need to be able to upgrade our pipe. You know, yeah, I mean, we're gonna need to somehow get the pipes to like, you know, cross or something. Unless, maybe I'm a total fool, the pipes can join. Like, is that true? No. See, it just kind of jammed into it there. I kind of go around it. Although, you know, you go around it and then you're blocking off any like ability to mine it. So I don't know. Yeah. So like, what is? Yeah, I'm not sure what the options are there. I think that's just the key, is you're limited. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so we need to set up another landing pad down here and bring in our quartz that we're making. I guess technically though, we no longer need this uranium, so actually I can just switch this out, which is actually what I'm going to do. So let's send this uranium over to the space station, and we'll send the quartz to our landing pad. Yeah. Just keep completing the miniature quests. Doing good on everything. Module. Yeah, I need to go get some copper, I guess. And there we go. Oh, and that was the completion. Okay. So never seen birds gather resources so fast. It seems that mystery is an excellent motivator. Hold on to your birdie butts. Just gotta lift it carefully. Captain, you're not gonna believe this, but it's flying. Quick, hitch it to my rover. That'll stop it from floating away. But it's not floating away, it's just floating. Like magic. We must see what's inside this rock. Alright, could be dangerous. To the lab, command team only. And Ensign Yoke, you come too. Okay. All right, cool. Okay, so yeah, and so once again, we could, try to reach all of these, get our rewards leveled up, which one day I'd like to be able to see that we can actually, with our level 2 extractor, actually make it a level 2 extractor. Hopefully that does come. But I think this is a good stopping point. So hope you enjoyed that, and we'll be back with more Starbirds next time. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.